Start of the year. Everybody's making their way in. Opening meeting this morning. We had finished with a nice way for everybody in the community. There's 100 and something people in the community kind of standing in a circle, and everybody going around and shaking everybody else's hand and giving them a hug and looking them in the eyes. A nice way to kind of start off the term to reconnect with folks. So headed into the afternoon now, we're going to be talking about safe schools and trends and probably lots of boring stuff, but it's good to have everybody back together again and get the process going. And one of the things that came up was just thinking about how we teach our students about ethical use online and the nature of the digital footprint and how people behave in terms of bullying or harassment. And it's a really interesting piece of education. We have to find a way to creatively teach our students. And I think there's lots of ways you can teach it. You can just lecture at them and tell them about it. You can give them lots of examples. You could have it done inside their individual classes. You could have an all-school assembly. There's lots of ways, but it's critical that that's a big part of their education, is understanding the digital footprint, understanding that things don't go away, understanding that it can impact them getting into school. You know, how you behave with a person face-to-face is how you should behave online. So that just reiterated to me how important it is we continue to have that conversation with our students. Here we are at the faculty party, start of the year, the best. Here's all of our friends, say hi to everybody, just enjoy time together. The other thing that was kind of weird about today was I haven't literally like vlogged with anybody else around since I started doing this. And I'm like keenly aware that I don't want to offend anybody, or I don't want to like film where I'm not supposed to film, or you know, I'm obviously not going to pull it out in a meeting and you know, here's my camera. But I do want to document. So I'm trying to figure out what role this has in my day-to-day life. I wouldn't set it up in a one-on-one meeting. I'm not going to set it up in a big group meeting, but maybe it's just the reflections after the meeting. And I think the goal, right, the goal of this vlog is to try to tell the story of what it's like to be an ed tech person, particularly in a boarding school environment. So finding a way to do that where I'm highlighting the best parts of the school and I'm respecting people's privacy, but also telling a story. So it's a bit of a fine line. I'm interested in kind of this interesting process to figure out how to do this effectively. I know